of you in Nigeria who think you are suffering, you're better off than your colleagues that jabbed 5 years ago. I'll tell you, didn't you say I just my seat? I am a resident of the United Kingdom. A Nigerian that finished with first class or second class now moves to the UK and then adds another degree. You know, majority of them where they are working, Kia Homes. As far as I am concerned, it's a modern day slavery. And I will tell you today. You know what they call in where I come from? They say mereno. Like, it's less than house girl. Because there are certain things that a house girl cannot do. The type of jobs they get there is less than that of a house girl as a master's holder in an economy that is supposed to place them where they collect the same money. When I was doing my master's, a friend of mine went and worked because he was getting money. He felt he needed more money. And he told me, boy, they go look for work. He went and worked. He got a job in a warehouse. Majority of them are Nigerians, PhD masters. Guess their supervisor who? A boy that refused to go to secondary school, but because he's a citizen of the United Kingdom. When they go there, they do a job. On an average, they get 2,600 or 800 pounds in a month. 2,450 goes off. You pay power, internet, TV, rent. When you put them together, rent alone is about 800. Even if you are living in the outskirts of London. You get? You put all of them together, then you talk about feeding and the rest. At the end of the day, what you are left with is not much. So you are forced to do 2-3 jobs. That's why recently you are seeing in London, they say somebody died by the roadside. There are conditions like that.
But you are working. Compared to here that you are begging.
So now I will compare that person with a Nigerian here that is collecting 60,000. Yes, it's collecting 60,000. I'm just giving an example. That person is farther than you, right? That's why people in US and other places, they send money more than people who are in UK. Now, that 60,000, at least Auntie Abike can loan you money. Uncle so-so and so-so can support you. And then what you are paying, what we are paying in power, the things we pay for in terms of social services here are almost zero as compared to that place, right? But your problem now is that you don't have enough to build house or to buy a car, right? That other person is not even about car. He may not even get in the next 20 years. You will get car, he's still looking for it.
So now, for many Nigerians, they remember the rather embarrassing video when you had the interview in Al Jazeera. Did you ever demand an apology from Mehdi Hassan after, because you said about 20 to 30 minutes of that interview was cut off? What did you do to ensure that at least your dignity was restored after that interview?
We're in court in England.
You're currently in court?
Yeah, they apologized to me privately. I said they should put it on social media. They said they will not put it on social media. It will affect their credibility because it's not just them, but their mother programmers at the Al Jazeera network. What was the element of the apology? The element of the apology was that they should have told me that part of what they told me was a talking point. They were also going to interrogate me on my credibility supporting the person I attacked before. That by their ethics, they ought to have told me, but that they are sorry, they didn't tell me that. But that is not the only place where the infraction, because I call a number of media analysts, including Piers Morgan, whom I contacted through a third party, and confirmed that what they did was wrong, is that the program was recorded. If you're like people who are bold, if you call yourself a journalist that is fact checker, run your program live now. Let people judge live. If you're thinking straight, they will know. You took the creative control of the program. You did a recording program. Ethical issue demand that you publish exactly as was recorded. That was not what Mehdi Hassan did. The program was recorded 1 hour, 30 minutes, and they published 49 minutes. But that's not even the point. Deeper point in it is that they took out catching points where I was fact-checking him, and people in the crowd were clapping. Then they brought out the one that he was saying, and people were clapping for him. But beyond that, He led people to believe that what he released was the exact picture of what happened. But in fact, he went and checked for previous videos of my comment in the course of the campaign. Caught and came and brought it to that program that was recorded. You asked me a question, I denied. Then you attach this one. We call it cut and join in media. And after you finish doing that, which means it's a smear campaign. After doing that, because you didn't give me the opportunity to react to it, instead of when you are publishing, tell the people this is a video where Bwala denies so and so. So we had to bring his past to remind him so that the viewers will know that other factors that were brought in were the things you said before, but they were brought in for a check that they led people to believe that I was asked the question, I denied, they played it, and I denied, they played it, and I denied. Then the final jogger, he took away the opening remark where I told him, the first 2-3 questions you asked, yes, I said against Asiwaju. And I added,